Statesmen Nation here with David Decker, sophomore men's bowler out of Colorado Springs, Colorado. David, appreciate you coming in for a little bit.
Appreciate it.
We're going to get to his Statesman 16 in just a bit, but we will first talk a little bit about bowling. You guys are kind of in the middle of the season. It's a long season, so I don't know if there's really ever a middle there, but coming off of break and having another successful few tournaments there in Las Vegas. Kind of recap the season, how it's been going for you.
We started off kind of slow, but I think we're starting to come together as a unit right now. All the new freshmen we've had on the team definitely helping us get to where we need to be. But we're finally coming together. It's going to be a good second half.
Right. Talk about yourself individually. Came out right out of the gate, if I'm remembering right at least. One of those first two tournaments, you just blew up, had a huge tournament. If I'm remembering, I feel like I am remembering correctly. But.
Yeah, the tournament in Wauwatosa, Wisconsin, I've done pretty well both years. My freshman year finished in 13th. This past year finished in 18th in it. I like the house really well. The thing that probably hurt me the most last year is I was trying to change so much all at once, and that kind of led to not such a good season for me overall, but this year is definitely turning out to be a better one for me.
All right, awesome. Talk about bowling. You guys, again, it's a long season. You guys are literally starting practice, as most teams do, right away at the start of the year, conditioning or doing something, but you guys are starting, right there in September. You have your first tournament in early October, but then if you are lucky enough, as we were last year, and skilled enough, I should say, to get all the way into nationals in April, how do you guys get through that grind?
It's definitely a grind, that is for sure. Getting through it is just learning why you started bowling in the first place. You gotta have that love for it. You gotta remember why you had that passion, and that just helps you get it day to day.
Yeah. I was gonna say it's I bowled like 3 times the last few weeks, and I was like, wow, that's crazy. I haven't done that in forever. But I was like excited to get a 180 or something. But doing it day in, day out, just like any sport, yes. I mean, you're gonna, like you said, have to come back and realize, do I really like this? I want to be doing this every day, like every day at practice. I had to come back and throw the same ball over and over. What keeps it fresh for you?
We definitely have a little bit of time off between the Vegas tournament and the one coming up next week in Addison. So having a little bit of time off helps us regroup mentally and physically. And then we just get right back at it, hopefully on a quest for nationals again.
Sure, definitely. What do you guys do? What do you personally do during the break? I mean, are you like, I'm shutting it down. I will come back when we have to this week and get charged up for 2 weeks, or are you still every few days just making sure you don't lose that muscle memory?
I practice occasionally during the breaks. I really don't like to as much as some of the other kids. I do a lot of mental preparation. I do a lot of reading on bowling psychology and stuff like that.
Very cool. As you guys are moving forward here, what are, I guess, a 2-part question, what are things that you want to continue to work on, to perfect as much as you can, perfect your game going into the next few weeks, going into sectionals, etc. And then as a team, what have you guys been talking about that you need to work on?
Personally, for me, we just changed my grip again, so it's definitely getting used to it right now and trying to get the feel back for it, making my spares with a new grip. Definitely going to be a little bit harder since I haven't used this particular grip in a few years. As a team, we're just going through the motions right now, having a little bit more fun. We have Sean, our big guy on the team. He's getting us pumped up, ready to go, and he's a lot of fun on the team.
There you go. You got a freshman lifting you guys up. It's a little different than normal, but hey, whoever can do it, take it, run with it. All right. Well, best of luck next weekend, Addison, Illinois. You got it's a Kegel YS. No. ISYL Kegel Classic. Here you go. Anyhow, if you're in Addison, definitely check out David and the guys and girls playing next weekend, Saturday and Sunday. It's another one of those. I don't know if it's considered a tier 1 or not, but it
is a tier 1, so double points for us.
A lot of big teams will be there, and good opportunity to keep that. You guys are probably, I haven't checked lately, but definitely I would assume somewhere in the top 25. And
we got the rankings a couple days ago. We are sitting top 20 right now.
Yeah, so exactly where you want to be. You're in a good position to, if you hold serve, so to speak, when you're at sectionals, probably looking at another nationals trip. So best of luck as you're moving forward.
Thank you.
We're going to get into his 16 here. He picked them out, so he has to answer them. All right, David Decker, what is your nickname?
Double D, David Decker. That's
Sure.
what they all call me.
And is that something, I'm assuming, when you were pretty young? Or
Well, not really. That's one thing that's been called me recently. The other big thing is Grandpa, because I'm 27 and back in college. So
Right.
I'm just much older than most of them.
There you go. So you're smart, and you're using, when you're talking about the psychology of bowling, and a lot of guys are like, just go out and use my skills and don't have to worry about all of that. So you're being that smart guy and reading up and making sure it's not just about throwing the strike or trying to throw the strike. What do you do coming out of it? So, all right, why did you choose William Penn?
I actually didn't choose it.
Okay.
I was married for a little while, and we were talking about moving somewhere, and I wanted to pursue college.
Right.
And my ex-wife actually found the school for me.
Okay.
So that's actually how I heard about it.
There you go. But happy the first year and a half years. So
I'm still on cloud nine. College was always a dream of mine growing up, and never got to. And now that I was out of the military, it was finally to live a dream of mine.
Very cool. Very cool. All right, what's your favorite thing about this William Penn bowling program?
The coach. Mark has done wonders for my game. I thought I knew a lot coming into the school and the program, but it was just a complete 180 turn for me, and my game's excelled since we started.
Definitely. All right, what's your favorite restaurant?
Chipotle.
Okay.
I love Chipotle.
There you go. If you weren't bowling, what other sport would you like to play?
Golf.
Okay.
Easy. I mean, most of us bowlers, that's all we do is golf in the
Right.
summer, so we kind of give bowling a break and go to the golf course.
There you go. Yeah, you gotta get that refresher, right? All right, what's some advice you'd give to, and you're an experienced guy, being grandpa and everything, you maybe have had this opportunity, and a little different advice maybe than a traditional college student would give, but what's some advice you'd give to a junior high school kid wanting to get into college bowling?
Definitely go for it. There's a lot of opportunities out there with college bowling. Definitely ways to get your name out there, get noticed.
Right.
Even if you don't think you're good enough, do it anyway, just because there's always room for improvement. Even for me, I'm still improving to this day.
Definitely. All right, in the military, I assume you've had an opportunity to do some traveling, see some different places, at least for basic and stuff like that. But where's one place you'd most like to visit?
Rome.
Okay.
I've always been into the mythology portion of Greek and Rome mythology.
Right. Very cool. All right. When you have spare time, obviously you guys are busy, as a student athlete. But when you have spare time, what do you like to do?
I listen to music. I hang out with friends, watch Netflix, golfing. Like I said, when it's nicer outside, not like this cold, freezing weather right now. But yeah, just things like that.
Sure. Okay. All right. What's been the biggest challenge so far in bowling life? However you want to answer that.
I don't know really. What was the exact question?
What has been your biggest challenge thus far? Is the actual question, but
overcoming my mental game. I used to have a hot head. I used to get all torn up about some little things, but I'm just letting it go with the flow, one shot at a time.
There you go. Very cool. All right, if you could go back in time, what year or maybe what time period would you travel back to?
The Western days.
Okay.
I've always loved the Old West movies, so probably then.
I would have thought you would have picked the mythology and go back to
no,
a long time.
I love Western even more than that.
Cool.
But
all right, what's your favorite Western? That's not on this, but what's your favorite Western movie?
Quigley Down Under.
Okay, very cool. All right, what is the most played song or genre, artist? What are you listening to right now?
Lately it's a lot of country. Right now it's Kane Brown. It's probably my most played artist.
All right, very cool. 3-part question. What is your favorite time of day? What's your favorite day of the month? And what is your day of the week? Excuse me. And what's your favorite time or month of the year?
And time of the day, probably 9 o'clock at night.
Right.
I finally get to relax and lay down because I'm up at 6 a.m. every day for work. So definitely getting to lay down.
Yeah.
And then time of the week, day of the week.
Day of the week, yeah.
Probably Sunday. It's my really only full day off to myself and to not do much of anything. So.
And then month of the year, maybe time of the year.
4th of July.
Okay.
Is my favorite. I'm very patriotic. I love the day. I love fireworks. So.
Military guy for sure. All right. If you could learn to do anything you can't currently do, what would it be?
Draw.
Yeah, no kidding. I make good stick figures. Anything in particular? I mean, you just
Anything. I mean, just learning to draw would be awesome.
yeah, just having the artistic skills, right? Yeah. All right. Who in your life has been the most influential?
My dad, definitely. I grew up because of him bowling. He managed bowling alleys my whole life. Wish I had took it a little bit more seriously when I was younger.
Right.
But definitely my dad. He just always driving me to go forward with it.
Cool. Do you have any pets?
I have a dog back home.
Okay. What kind of dog?
Saint Bernard, Great Dane mix.
Big dog.
Yeah, she's pretty big.
Yeah, well over 100, I'm thinking. All right, and finally, if money were no object and you couldn't be a pro athlete, what would your dream job be?
Opening my own bowling alley and managing it.
Very cool. All right. Well, you're far away from home. I'm going to let you do some shout outs to family and friends and everything if you want to.
I just want to say hi to my dad, who's in Delaware at the moment. All my friends back home. I miss you guys. Love you guys. I'll see you guys in the summer. All right?
Yeah, after we win the national title, of course, right?
Exactly.
All right. Well, best of luck, David. And again, the guys and girls are over in Addison, Illinois next weekend, Saturday, Sunday, for the ISYL Kegel Classic, something in that realm. Tough tournament, good opportunity to continue improving. So best of luck as you're going forward, and go get them.
Thank you.
Knock all those pins out.